Awakening the power within. Inspirational quotes for personal growth. Dive into a transformative journey of personal growth and self-discovery with this collection of inspirational quotes. Drawing from the wisdom of great thinkers and spiritual leaders, each quote is a profound reminder of our inherent potential and the path to unlocking our true selves. Join us as we explore the depths of human consciousness and embrace the power within for a life of purpose, fulfillment, and empowerment. Thousands of candles can be lighted from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened. Happiness never decreases by being shared. The Dhammapada. This quote reminds us of the boundless nature of happiness and compassion. Just as a single candle can ignite countless others without losing its own flame, true happiness multiplies when shared. By spreading joy, kindness, and compassion, we contribute to the well-being of others without diminishing our own happiness. Do not dwell in the past, do not dream of the future, concentrate the mind on the present moment. The Dhammapada. This quote emphasizes the importance of being fully present in the here and now. The past is gone, and the future is yet to come. By cultivating mindfulness and directing our attention to the present moment, we can experience true peace and find clarity. Letting go of regrets and worries allows us to fully engage with life and experience its richness. You yourself must strive. The Buddhas only point the way. The Dhammapada. This quote encourages self-reliance and personal effort on the path to enlightenment. While spiritual teachers can offer guidance and inspiration, it is ultimately our responsibility to make the journey. We must cultivate wisdom, practice mindfulness, and cultivate virtuous qualities to realize our own potential and awaken the inherent Buddha nature within us. Radiate boundless love towards the entire world. The Buddha. This quote encapsulates the essence of compassion and loving kindness taught by the Buddha. By extending our love and kindness to all beings, without exception, we transcend boundaries and foster a deep sense of interconnectedness. Embracing a compassionate heart allows us to contribute to the well-being and happiness of all beings. Hatred does not cease by hatred, but only by love. This is the eternal rule. The Dhammapada. This quote speaks to the transformative power of love and forgiveness. Reacting to hatred with more hatred only perpetuates a cycle of suffering. Instead, by responding with love, compassion, and understanding, we can break the cycle and promote healing. Love has the ability to dissolve anger and hatred, creating harmony and fostering inner peace. In the end, only three things matter: how much you loved, how gently you lived, and how gracefully you let go of things not meant for you. Gautama Buddha. This quote highlights the essence of a meaningful and fulfilling life. It reminds us to prioritize love, compassion, and kindness in our interactions with others. Living gently means approaching life with humility, mindfulness, and respect for all beings. Letting go gracefully teaches us the wisdom of accepting change and relinquishing attachment to things that do not serve our highest good. Your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it. Rumi. This quote by Rumi encourages us to look within ourselves to identify the barriers we have constructed that hinder the flow of love in our lives. It invites us to explore our fears, insecurities, and attachments that prevent us from experiencing love fully. By acknowledging and dismantling these barriers, we open ourselves to receiving and giving love unconditionally. The only way out is in. Wayne Dyer. Wayne Dyer's quote highlights the importance of turning inward for self-discovery and transformation. Instead of seeking external solutions or distractions, true growth and liberation lie within. By exploring our inner landscape, embracing self-reflection, and facing our fears and shadows, we embark on a journey of self-awareness that leads to personal evolution and a greater sense of wholeness. The mind is everything. What you think, you become. Gautama Buddha. This profound quote from the Buddha reminds us of the immense power of our thoughts. Our minds shape our experiences and perceptions of reality. By cultivating positive and wholesome thoughts, we nurture a positive mindset and attract positivity into our lives. Mindfulness and awareness of our thoughts allow us to consciously choose thoughts that align with our intentions and aspirations. You are the sky. Everything else is just the weather. Pema Chodron. Pema Chodron's quote invites us to recognize the unchanging nature of our true selves amidst the ever-changing circumstances of life. Just as the sky remains expansive and unaffected by passing clouds or storms, our essence, pure awareness, remains untouched by the transient nature of experiences and emotions. Embracing this perspective helps us cultivate equanimity, resilience, and a deeper sense of inner peace. The present moment is the only time over which we have dominion. Thich Nhat Hanh. Thich Nhat Hanh's quote emphasizes the power of the present moment. It reminds us that the past is behind us and the future is yet to come. The only time we truly have control over is the present moment. By practicing mindfulness and fully engaging in the here and now, we can make conscious choices, experience profound joy, and create a life aligned with our values. Do not dwell in the past, do not dream of the future, concentrate the mind on the present moment. Gautama Buddha. Gautama Buddha's words emphasize the significance of anchoring our awareness in the present moment. By releasing attachments to the past and worries about the future, we cultivate a focused mind and open ourselves to the depth of experience available in the present. Mindfulness enables us to engage fully with each moment, nurturing a sense of fulfillment and contentment. The way to live in the present is to remember that this too shall pass. When you experience joy, remembering that this too shall pass helps you savor the here and now. When you experience pain and sorrow, remembering that this too shall pass reminds you that grief, like joy, is only temporary. Rumi. Rumi's quote invites us to embrace the impermanence of life's experiences. By cultivating mindfulness, we learn to appreciate and savor moments of joy, knowing they are fleeting. Likewise, in times of difficulty, mindfulness helps us remember that pain and sorrow are transient, offering solace and resilience as we navigate life's ups and downs. The quieter you become, the more you can hear. Baba Ram Das. Baba Ram Das's quote illuminates the profound effect of stillness and inner silence. By quieting the mind through mindfulness, we create space for deep listening, enabling us to attune to our inner wisdom and the subtle nuances of life. In the stillness, we discover insights, intuition, and a profound connection to the present moment. Your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it. Rumi. Rumi's words remind us that love is not external to us. It is inherent within us. Mindfulness invites us to explore our inner landscape, identify the barriers we have created through fear, judgment, and conditioning, and dismantle them. By removing these barriers, we allow love to flow freely, fostering deeper connections with ourselves and others. When you realize nothing is lacking, the whole world belongs to you. Lao Tzu. Lao Tzu's quote speaks to the power of contentment and the recognition that true fulfillment arises from within. Through mindfulness, we cultivate a deep sense of gratitude and appreciate the abundance that exists in each moment. By realizing that we lack nothing, we experience a profound interconnectedness with the world, finding joy and peace in the simplicity of being. Be empty of worrying. Think of who created thought. Why do you stay in prison when the door is so wide open? Rumi. This quote from Rumi reminds us to release ourselves from the burdens of worry and overthinking. It invites us to shift our perspective and recognize the vast possibilities that exist beyond our self-imposed limitations. By surrendering our worries and opening ourselves to the infinite potential of the present moment, we can experience true freedom and liberation. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Lao Tzu. Lao Tzu's words remind us that every great endeavor begins with a small, courageous step. It encourages us to have faith in our ability to initiate change and embark on a transformative journey, no matter how daunting it may seem. By taking that first step, we set in motion the forces of growth and transformation that can lead us to our desired destination. When I let go of what I am, I become what I might be. Lao Tzu. This quote by Lao Tzu invites us to embrace the power of letting go and surrendering our attachment to fixed identities and preconceived notions. It encourages us to release the limitations of our self-perceptions and embrace the potential for growth and transformation. By relinquishing the need to hold on to the past or cling to a rigid sense of self, we open ourselves to new possibilities and allow ourselves to evolve into the fullest expression of our true potential. Yesterday I was clever, so I wanted to change the world. Today I am wise, so I am changing myself. Rumi. Rumi's quote emphasizes the importance of inner transformation as the catalyst for positive change in the world. It reminds us that true wisdom lies in recognizing that personal growth and self-improvement are essential before we can make a meaningful impact on the world around us. By focusing on our own inner journey and cultivating qualities of compassion, understanding, and self-awareness, we contribute to the collective transformation of society. Silence is a source of great strength. Lao Tzu. Lao Tzu's words highlight the power of silence as a means to cultivate inner strength and wisdom. In the stillness of silence, we can connect with our true essence, listen to our inner voice, and gain clarity. It is through silence that we can access profound insights, recharge our energy, and find peace amidst the noise of the world. When I let go of what I am, I become what I might be. Lao Tzu. Lao Tzu emphasizes the power of letting go and embracing the possibilities of growth and transformation. By releasing attachment to fixed identities, beliefs, and outcomes, we open ourselves to new potentials. Letting go of the past and surrendering to the flow of life allows us to discover our true potential and become who we are meant to be. Respond to every call that excites your spirit. Rumi. Rumi encourages us to follow our passions and listen to the inner callings of our soul. When we engage in activities that ignite our spirit, we align ourselves with our purpose and experience a deep sense of fulfillment. By heeding the calls that resonate within us, we embark on a journey of self-discovery and create a life filled with joy and authenticity. Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. Buddha. This quote from Buddha reminds us that true peace can only be found within ourselves, not in external circumstances or possessions. By turning our attention inward and cultivating inner stillness, we can tap into a deep sense of peace that remains unshaken amidst the fluctuations of life. Do not be troubled, for this is where you belong. Rumi. Rumi's words remind us that even in the midst of challenges and uncertainties, we are exactly where we need to be on our spiritual journey. Instead of being consumed by worry or restlessness, we can find solace in accepting the present moment and trusting that it holds valuable lessons and opportunities for growth. Within you, there is a stillness and a sanctuary to which you can retreat at any time. Hermann Hesse. Hermann Hesse's quote invites us to discover the sanctuary of stillness that resides within us. By consciously turning inward through practices such as meditation, we can access a place of deep calm and inner refuge. In this sacred space, we can find solace, clarity, and a renewed sense of connection to our true selves. Gratitude unlocks the fullness of life. It turns what we have into enough and more. Melody Beatty. Gratitude is a transformative practice that allows us to appreciate the abundance and beauty present in our lives. By cultivating a grateful mindset, we shift our focus from what is lacking to what is already present. This shift in perspective opens our hearts to joy, contentment, and a profound sense of fulfillment. Your task is not to judge or fix the world, but to love it unconditionally. Yogi Bhajan. Yogi Bhajan reminds us that our purpose is not to judge or change the world according to our preferences, but to embrace it with unconditional love. By extending love and compassion to ourselves and others, we contribute to a more harmonious and peaceful existence. Through love, we can create ripples of positive change that have far-reaching effects. The only lasting beauty is the beauty of the heart. Rumi. Rumi, the renowned Persian poet and mystic, reminds us that true beauty lies not in external appearances, but in the purity and depth of our hearts. When we cultivate love, compassion, and kindness within ourselves, we radiate a beauty that transcends the limitations of the physical realm. It is the beauty that touches the souls of others and brings a sense of joy and harmony to our lives. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. Lao Tzu. Lao Tzu's quote invites us to observe the harmony and rhythm of nature. In a world driven by haste and constant busyness, this wisdom reminds us to embrace the natural flow of life. By aligning ourselves with the unhurried pace of nature, we can find balance, peace, and fulfillment. It reminds us to trust in divine timing and allow things to unfold naturally, knowing that everything will be accomplished in due course. Do not dwell in the past, do not dream of the future, concentrate the mind on the present moment. Buddha. The Buddha's wisdom emphasizes the importance of living in the present moment. Dwelling on the past or constantly yearning for the future robs us of the beauty and opportunities that exist in the here and now. By anchoring our awareness in the present moment, we can fully engage with life, find peace within ourselves, and discover the richness of each experience. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela's quote inspires us to view failure as an essential part of our journey. It reminds us that true strength lies not in avoiding setbacks, but in our ability to rise above them. Each fall provides an opportunity for growth, resilience, and self-discovery. Embracing this mindset empowers us to persevere, learn from our mistakes, and ultimately achieve our goals. The purpose of our lives is to be happy. Dalai Lama. The Dalai Lama's simple yet profound statement shifts our perspective on the purpose of life. In a world often driven by external achievements, this quote redirects our focus to the pursuit of inner joy and contentment. It encourages us to cultivate happiness within ourselves, nourishing our hearts and souls. By embracing this purpose, we can find fulfillment in the present moment and radiate positivity to those around us. The power of imagination makes us infinite. John Muir. John Muir's quote reminds us of the limitless potential of our imagination. It is through our imagination that we can envision new possibilities, explore uncharted territories, and manifest our dreams into reality. By tapping into the power of our creative minds, we can transcend limitations, unlock our potential, and create a life that aligns with our deepest desires. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. Socrates. Socrates' quote highlights the importance of humility and open-mindedness in the pursuit of wisdom. True wisdom begins with acknowledging the vastness of knowledge yet to be discovered and understanding that there is always more to learn. It encourages us to approach life with curiosity, embracing the opportunity to expand our understanding and grow intellectually and spiritually. The soul always knows what to do to heal itself. The challenge is to silence the mind. Caroline MYSS. Caroline MYSS quote emphasizes the innate wisdom of the soul. Our souls carry within them the knowledge and guidance needed for healing and growth. However, it is often the noise and chatter of the mind that obscures this wisdom. By quieting the mind through practices such as meditation and self-reflection, we create the space for our soul's voice to emerge, guiding us towards healing, transformation, and a deeper connection to our authentic selves. The greatest enemy of knowledge is not ignorance, it is the illusion of knowledge. Stephen Hawking. Stephen Hawking's quote sheds light on the dangers of intellectual arrogance and the illusion of knowing it all. True knowledge comes from a place of humility, curiosity, and an open mind. When we believe we possess all the answers, we close ourselves off to new discoveries and limit our potential for growth. Embracing a humble stance allows us to remain receptive to new ideas, perspectives, and insights. Mindfulness is simply being aware of what is happening right now without wishing it were different. Enjoying the pleasant without holding on when it changes, which it will. Being with the unpleasant without fearing it will always be this way, which it won't. James Baraz. James Baraz's quote encapsulates the essence of mindfulness. It invites us to embrace the present moment as it is, without resistance or judgment. Mindfulness entails a gentle awareness of our experiences, both pleasant and unpleasant, without attachment or aversion. By cultivating this non-reactive and accepting stance, we can find greater peace and contentment amidst the ever-changing nature of life. In the midst of movement and chaos, keep stillness inside of you. Deepak Chopra. Deepak Chopra's words remind us of the power of inner stillness amidst the external busyness of life. By accessing a place of calm within ourselves, we can navigate through challenges and uncertainties with greater clarity and composure. Cultivating inner stillness through mindfulness practices allows us to connect with our core essence and tap into a wellspring of peace and resilience. The little things, the little moments, they aren't little. Jon Kabat-Zinn. Jon Kabat-Zinn's quote invites us to appreciate the significance of small moments in our lives. Mindfulness encourages us to pay attention to the present, recognizing the beauty and value of even the simplest experiences. By fully engaging with each passing moment, we deepen our connection to life and savor the richness that resides in the seemingly ordinary. Be happy in the moment, that's enough. Each moment is all we need, not more. Mother Teresa. Mother Teresa's quote reminds us of the profound simplicity of happiness found in the present moment. Mindfulness invites us to release the burden of past regrets and future worries, and instead embrace the joy available to us in the here and now. By shifting our focus to the present, we can fully experience the richness and blessings of each passing moment. You have within you right now everything you need to deal with whatever the world can throw at you. Brian Tracy. Brian Tracy's quote serves as a powerful reminder of our innate resilience and capacity for overcoming challenges. It highlights that we possess all the inner resources necessary to face the trials and tribulations of life. By tapping into our inherent strength, wisdom, and adaptability, we can navigate through obstacles with grace and emerge stronger on the other side. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. Theodore Roosevelt. Theodore Roosevelt's quote underscores the significance of belief in our journey towards personal growth. It highlights that self-belief and a positive mindset serve as catalysts for progress. By cultivating unwavering faith in our abilities and potential, we propel ourselves forward, surmounting obstacles and realizing our aspirations. Feelings come and go like clouds in a windy sky. Conscious breathing is my anchor. Thich Nhat Hanh. Thich Nhat Hanh's quote beautifully captures the essence of mindfulness by highlighting the impermanence of emotions and the grounding practice of conscious breathing. It reminds us that instead of being swept away by the fluctuations of our feelings, we can find stability and calmness by anchoring ourselves in the present moment through mindful breathing. In the beginner's mind, there are many possibilities. In the expert's mind, there are few. Shunryu Suzuki. Shunryu Suzuki's quote invites us to approach life with a beginner's mind, free from preconceptions and assumptions. It encourages us to cultivate a sense of curiosity, openness, and receptivity to new experiences. By embracing a beginner's mindset, we expand our horizons and invite unlimited possibilities into our lives. Happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. Dalai Lama. The Dalai Lama's quote reminds us that happiness is not an external condition to be attained, but a result of our conscious actions and choices. It emphasizes the power of personal responsibility in creating our own happiness. By cultivating positive thoughts, cultivating kindness, and engaging in acts of compassion, we can actively create a foundation for lasting happiness in our lives. When you realize nothing is lacking, the whole world belongs to you. Lao Tzu. Lao Tzu's profound quote points to the inherent sense of completeness and abundance that arises when we let go of the illusion of lack. It highlights the importance of shifting our perspective from a mindset of scarcity to one of gratitude and contentment. By recognizing the richness of our present moment experience, we open ourselves to the vastness and beauty of the world. Your present circumstances don't determine where you can go. They merely determine where you start. Nido-Cubian. Nido-Cubian's quote encourages us to look beyond our current circumstances and believe in our inherent potential. It reminds us that our past or present circumstances do not limit our ability to create a brighter future. By embracing a mindset of possibility and taking inspired action, we can transcend limitations, chart our own path, and achieve remarkable growth and success. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. C.S. Lewis. C.S. Lewis' quote serves as a gentle reminder that age should never hinder our aspirations or limit our dreams. It encourages us to embrace a mindset of lifelong learning, growth, and exploration. Regardless of our age or life stage, we can continue to set new goals, cultivate new passions, and embark on new adventures, enriching our lives with purpose and fulfillment. May these inspirational quotes ignite the flame of personal growth within you, inspiring you to embark on a transformative journey of self-discovery. Embrace your inherent power, break free from self-imposed limitations, and awaken to your true potential.